Hello students, this is Shivani ma'am. Hope you all are doing well. I also hope that you have done your previous notices in the notebook, or those who have BBC have done it in their BBC. Students, this class, and it is again of a writing section, that is informal letter writing. So today I am going to teach you how to write an informal letter. Although you have written informal letters in class 5, I would like to tell you what actually informal letters are. Students, informal or personal letters are usually those letters that we write to our family members, close relatives and friends. In class 6 also you have done your informal letters. You have written so many letters to your friends, grandmother, aunt, etc. You know, such letters are written in a very simple, easy to understand and natural style, just as one talks to a friend or a relative. We write informal letters to express our feelings, to share our joys and sorrows and those of our loved ones. We also mark important occasions to announce a birth or engagement, acknowledge and appreciate people in our life. You can appreciate your cousin, your brother, your sisters for anything they have done, or to advise them, to greet them, to thank them for anything they have done for you. These letters can also be written to make complaints, proposals or suggestions. Okay, and we send personal invitations, replies to invitations and certain reminders also. Now, informal letters have certain parts which I want to tell you. First of all, there is a heading which includes the sender's address and is written at the top left-hand corner of the letter. It includes the house number first, followed by the street, town, pin code if any. Then there is date which appears directly below the address after leaving some space or maybe a line. You can always write out the full date, like you can write 19th May 2020. Then there is salutation. It is the usual way of beginning a letter and is written just below the date. Salutation means Dear Granny, Dear Amit, Dear Sumit. Then there is a useful checklist which you must see. For friends, you will write My dear and his name, or you can also write Dear Amit, Dear Sumit. For family members, you know it's very easy. Dearest dad, dearest mom, or dear mom, dearest grandfather, like this. For your uncles, for relatives, you can write Dear Uncle James, Dear Aunt Jane. Now after this, you will write the body of the letter. This is the main part of the letter because it is the soul of a letter actually. The message that it carries, it is the soul of the letter. It usually makes use of 3 paragraphs, but maybe shorter or longer. So remember children, whenever you write a letter, make sure that it has at least 2 paragraphs, 2 to 3 paragraphs. Then you have a complimentary close. After writing the letter, you will close it in a very polite way. It has to be ended. The expression used must match the salutation. Means if you are writing a letter to your dad, the complimentary close should be complementary to it. It should match the salutation. Now, there is again a checklist for ending. Now, to friends, what do you write? Suppose you are writing a letter to your friend. So, at the end, you can write yours affectionately or only yours. That will do. For family members, you can write yours affectionately or your affectionate son, daughter, brother, sister, etc. And for relatives, you will write yours sincerely, yours affectionately or your affectionate cousin, etc. Remember this children, in yours there is no apostrophe, Y-O-U-R-S, and there is no comma at all. And then comes the signature. It is written just below the complimentary close and includes the sender's name or signatures. Now children, I have a layout of an informal personal letter. This is a letter written to Granny by Kusum. Now Kusum is writing and she is informing Granny. She wants to share a wonderful news that she has brought a new car and she is telling the details and sharing her happiness with her Granny. So see children, on top hand left hand side there is the heading. That means the sender's address is written over here. Then below that, leaving a line, there is a date. She's written the date also. Then again salutation, she's writing it to her granny. So she writes here, dear granny. Now the body of the letter. See, the beginning of the body has to be very, very impressive. So what is she writing? I am so happy today. You know why? Ab dekho, you can put a question also. You can ask a question in the beginning. We have brought a new car, a white Maruti Suzuki Baleno. It arrived today morning only. So this was the first paragraph. Now again, like she's telling that how is she thrilled and how she's beaming with a smile. Oh, how thrilled I am. And so is Sally. Sally is her sister. And is for mom, she is beaming with an ear-to-ear smile. Ear-to-ear smile means with a very big smile. How desperate she is to drive. If only dad would allow her. He simply wouldn't. Mean of him, isn't it? Now this is a question tag. You know what? He even sleeps with car keys on him. He is going to go to his office driving it himself, he says. All four of us would be going out on long drives at weekends. I hope Dad will take it to the drop Sally and me at school sometimes. Now the letter is complete, the last paragraph, and then comes, you have to close, I told you, according to the person you are writing the letter to, with lots of love. This is used in closing. You have to use a good expression. So what a beautiful expression she is used, with lots of love, yours, and right below she has written her name, Kusum. So here our letter ends. Now children, you have to write down the letter I am giving in the PDF and also the question, one question I am enclosing in the PDF. So please do write it down neatly in your notebook. Okay students, now I am going to give you some very interesting examples of openings, signaling the end and letter closings. So let's proceed. When you begin your letter, there are certain sentences which you can use. Thanks for your last letter. It was interesting reading it. I really enjoyed reading it. It was great to hear from you. I'm sorry that I have not written for so long. I was busy preparing for exams. I was away on a holiday. How are you? I hope everything is well for you. Now, some good endings. When you signal the end, when you want to close the letter, there are certain sentences you can use. Looking forward to hearing from you. I'll finish now as I'm running out of space. Bye for now. I would better get going. There are some more sentences which I would like to tell you. I really must go. I have to go now. My mother is nagging at me to clean up my room. I had better sign off now because I have a major science test tomorrow. Well, I must finish because here you can give a reason. I must dash now. I must rush now. Since now also here also you can give some good reasons to end your letter. Okay. And letter endings also you can do some letter endings with love. Hope to hear from you soon. So these are certain phrases which you can use to begin your letters and end your letters. So here we come to the close of the writing part. Please keep practicing notice writing in formal letter and keep yourself updated. Thank you so much. Have a good time.